What if one tool could turn you into a full-time marketing team without hiring anyone? Entrepreneurs today are overwhelmed, juggling multiple tools, platforms, and strategies just to keep up with your current marketing demands. Tonight, we're pulling back the curtain on the brand new Marketing Secrets AI that was just dropped this week in the AI Secrets Challenge. Marketing Secrets AI is one AI app that combines multiple top AI models into one simple dashboard. It automatically selects the best AI engine based on your task. It allows you to upload your own content to train the system on your voice and brand. And it also has a centralized memory that improves and personalizes over time. Combine that with pre-built workflows based on Russell Brunson's proven marketing frameworks from his Secrets trilogies, is designed to streamline content creation, funnels, and campaigns in one place. And tonight, we'll be giving you a first look into this groundbreaking, game-changing software that was just released. On tonight's episode of Pitch Practice,
the show.
My name is Mark, and I'm the guy behind the Mental Marketer and the private Facebook group Funnel Building 101. I teach the newest art and science of funnel building to help content creators sell other people's stuff.
Brandon here with Brand On Growth Lab, your chief business strategist, helping you get those funnels set up online so you do not miss a lead. That's it.
Don't miss a lead. I was waiting for some type of extra leaky or something. Let me check to see that I am live. Awesome. Yeah, I am live. We're live. But of course, we will have to come inside a little bit later. Give us a hashtag where you're watching from in the comments on this beautiful Wednesday night. It's been quite a week. We are in the midway point of the 5-day AI Secrets Challenge, where Russell Brunson and Todd Dickerson are sharing the exact prompts, the exact systems that they are currently using right now to grow ClickFunnels and automate it into an almost completely AI business. So Brandon, so we started off this week with a pre-challenge watch party. It was, I think I nailed it on that pre-challenge watch party.
You think?
Absolutely. I think they kind of released those videos a little bit. Well, at least the video with Todd Dickerson. The video with Todd Dickerson, and then it was a podcast interview on the ClickFunnels radio, and also the interview with Andrew Culver, the president of ClickFunnels. It's almost as if that was a prequel to what we would be talking about in the challenge. He talked about his 3 levels of AI usage. He talked about how he did his 900-day warning. I love that story, the 900-day warning, and where he says that literally there is a thesis out there that believes within 900 days that AI will be able to do everything that a knowledge worker is doing today, smarter, better, faster, and cheaper. And that's when he did his presentation. He called the entire team out to Atlanta, Georgia, and they went, okay, lost you. Hold on, let's get you back. All right, hold on 1 second. Wasn't expecting to lose you there. So you back?
I'm back. I don't know where I went.
All right. Yeah. So I was, just getting to the point where he called the entire team out there to Atlanta. to deliver this speech. And then the surprising thing was he started off scary. He started off scaring them. And then he pivoted to, okay, now that we know what's coming, here's how to be prepared. And then he laid out the entire strategy. He gave the team an unlimited budget to go out there and test out these AI tools. And I think what they have built was the Marketing Secrets AI software. And we're going to get into that today. And I want you to have the first thoughts on what you think about the software. I thought we would get access to it on Sunday. I've been anticipating it. You been in there? What are your thoughts?
I think it's pretty cool. And I know it's kind of like a lame thing to say for what everything it is, but it's a lot. It's like ClickFunnels 2.0 the first time you get into it. And I know that wasn't the best launch ever for what it was, but it's like coming from 1.0 and then going to 2.0, trying to figure everything out, where everything's at. And there is some familiarity in the app itself with how it's structured and set up. But I think it's really going to help solopreneurs, grow a little bit quicker and easier. The main thing to think about, though, is like, this is a tool. You're a business owner. Yes, you can do it, but no, you should not be doing it. That's really the key takeaway that should be happening. Like, one, during the challenge, and two, after the challenge, is like, okay, great, now you got this Ferrari, right? Looking to do the 24 hours of Daytona, but you're not a race car driver. You need to hire the race car driver to drive this Ferrari. It's plain and simple. I know it kind of sounds scary to do, but if you already have the stuff, you instruct your race car driver what to do with the stuff. The race car driver drives the race and wins it for you. That's the best analogy that I can give anybody that is aware of this offer, aware of this new tool, and is like on the fence on getting it. Even if they do get it, it's what they need to do to make it work and be successful for them as they continue to work on the businesses that are in it.
Well, you mentioned the race car driver, and I believe that this app is actually meant for AI to be the race car driver. I think it is meant to have AI. The way it's structured is the chief of staff. And when you look inside of the app, and we're going to take a look, you're going to get a first look inside. You've got the very first thing is your AI chief of staff. And the whole premise behind it is that your AI chief of staff, which is the app, and it's an AI chat assistant, but it's not just one AI chat assistant, but it allows you to select from, I believe, 4 different models. I think there's Claude, GPT. There's 2 models of GPT. I think there's a Gemini in there, and maybe one other. I've heard him talk a lot about Perplexity, but I have not seen it as an option in there. And it literally allows you to feed your personal brand, your personal voice, your personal stories to allow the brain to remember you over time, and then also recognize and understand your voice so that you can allow it to do these routine tasks. Did you know you can set up routine tasks and say, here are my dream. And the cool thing is what he went over today, well, I think he went over day 2, was the brand new software in there called the Influencer Secrets. And what he's been doing is he's been taking those frameworks out of the books, and he took that straight from the Dream 100 strategy. And he took that strategy from the book and he made it into an app that is powered by AI. Where before, when you would go through and he would say, okay, what was the strategy for Make a Dream 100? It was go out there and find 100 people in your niche that you want to follow. And before you would go through and just do it, you maybe make a list of your Dream 100, and then you would go and find them on social media. Now, with the influencer secrets part of the app, you can do a search and it's going to show you their profile and give you an opportunity to click on them, and then you could see statistics about those your 100, your Dream 100, and then you can set up a routine that says, thank you, here's what I want you to do. And then you can have it actually reach out to them, have it engage with them when you connect your social profile. So you're running the Dream 100 strategy AI powered. Did you? Yeah, it's
Yeah, I mean, I saw that, and that's 100% great in how it's supposed to work. But again, as a business owner, sure, if you're on your own, you're just starting out, absolutely 100% be the driver, run it until you absolutely can't run it anymore. But if you're already established, like this is a tool to grow your business, but it's not a tool to get lost in the weeds in. Know and understand it, but again, have that driver in your on your team to execute everything that you tell them to execute, and that's what makes it that's what makes it better. Because look, we're not trying to get people to lose their jobs here. This is a tool, and as good as a tool is, it still needs input. AI is like is like a Swiss Army knife, right? You can do bajillion things with it, but it's not going to do it itself. Sure, you can create the agent, but you got to have the agent creator to do it. And even then, the agent can break. You got to watch it. You got to monitor it. You have to continue to update SOPs, change branding, and all that kind of stuff. Because an example today. So, as part of the service that I have that's AI powered social media management. Okay. So like within this app, you can do social media management, but I have an external thing that as part of my AI business platform that I have, and it can be used to schedule and curate social media posts. And I don't do it myself. I have a team that helps do it for the businesses that run it for me. And I even told them a couple times, like, hey, for this client, stop mentioning XYZ. And they're like, okay, cool, we won't mention XYZ anymore. And this month came around and they were doing the calendar for the client, and XYZ was mentioned. And I'm like, I told you 3 times, don't mention XYZ. So I had to go in there and audit what they were doing. And it was like, why are they still mentioning XYZ? Well, the SOP, the markdown wasn't updated in the app to take out mentioning XYZ. So it's like, even though you tell somebody to do something, if the tool isn't set up and recalibrated, it's not going to be good. And it's going to give you bad output. So, like I said, nothing's fail safe. Always got to be in there managing it, or at least managing the people that manage it. And it's never a set it and forget it type deal. Don't treat this tool like that, but it will be the fastest car in your garage and put you miles ahead of anybody else looking to grow their business.
Okay. So you're saying that you hire an implementer to manage your brand, your AI chief of staff, and you hand this off, but this actually allows one person to do the job of many, instead of having a one person for and it saves time too. And I think one of the things that I have really noticed about this, and what I see as I'm like, okay, you can connect. I think I saw over 100 little external integrations that you can integrate with it, including Gmail, Docs, Trello boards, Canva. So you can, one central place to actually have the AI go out and perform all these tasks. And I said, okay. And then not only that, but it allows you to actually, use all these different models, and it automatically chooses the best model for that task that you're asking it to do. So I was like, immediately, I'm like, you know what? I can get rid of that subscription. I can get rid of that subscription. I can get rid of that subscription, and I can also, what's important for me is now I can close down some of these tabs I have on my computer.
I know. I got I want to call it pretty powerful Mac for what it is, but upgraded from the old 8 gig computer, 8 gig Mac to 16 gig, and even now I'm starting to max that out the number of tabs. So if I can close some tabs down and get some things done, it'd be good, because I'm still a heavy power user with 50 apps open and 20 tabs, and
I've got Claude open here. I've got Chat GPT open here. I've got Perplexity here. So now I'm like, man, I had all these different conversations going on in all these different apps. And that's one thing that it allows, because it takes all those different conversations that you're having. And then, instead of moving your stuff from one to the other, do you remember that little story he told about breaking up with AI? I think he told that story. That was funny. I got a text message with somebody during that said, I would like that. He said, I understand what he's saying, because I want to break up with my AI.
Yeah, and it's tough to run like these different models. Like I'm paying 20 for GPT. I don't know if I bought a year of Claude or if I'm paying monthly for Claude or not. I think I paid for a year up front. And it's like, okay, this new tool isn't cheap in the sense of it is a monthly subscription for it, and it kind of replaces the old monthly subscription that we had after we got the lifetime deal from ClickFunnels. So it's like, he got us back into that reoccurring. He knew he wasn't going to just live off our annual fee anymore. He's got to put a tool out for the people in the funnel builder certification people to get that reoccurring revenue back. I was like, you guy. That's exactly what he did.
Oh yeah, 97 a month too, and a 97 and a 297 a month too, right?
Yeah, So,
and it's almost, and the thing is that it's a tool that can work right alongside ClickFunnels too.
Yeah, I mean, I got mine connected right now, so it's like it's connected. I don't know what it's going to do yet with it. I'll be honest, like the Cobbler's Kid has the worst shoes. Like my ClickFunnels, even my main account's a mess. I'm about ready to tear it down again and rebuild it from scratch, and try to come up with a better, more sellable offer. And I wouldn't say jumping on the AI bandwagon, but at least having AI at the core, because I've had this software since 2020 that I've been trying to push onto these small business owners to help them manage their business, and I just haven't found a way to come up with a message to really promote it. And I think this tool is going to help me do that after all this time, be able to just brain dump into it and then coming out with the offer, paired with the digital marketer AI stuff that I bought with their custom GPTs coming up in offers, plus the Hermosi stuff. It's like there's just so much, and I just feel like if I do it all with that first and then dump it into this one, it'll remix it up and come up with a better smoothie and like give me the gold I need.
All right. Okay. All right. And let's go ahead, because we're right at about 20 minutes, right? And hold on one second, because I'm just gonna put something out here in the chat real quick, and let's give it a first look here, okay?
Sure.
And all right, hold on.
Yours is probably more built out than mine, so.
Yes. I hope that is the mentalmarketer.com/secrets AI challenge. Go. Yeah. Let's take a look at it here. And then as we're going through it, we can start to really kind of give our little feedback on it and what it is. All right. Oh man. So here we are inside of the Marketing Secrets app. Just a preface here about what I've done already so far is like I've already connected my Gmail, and check out this prompt here, Brandon. Can you help me organize my Gmail account? So it says organize my Gmail can mean a few different things. It says Gmail is connected. Before I dive in and start moving things around, I want to make sure I do this right for you. It says it can mean a few different things. So I want to label and sort, inbox 0, full audit, and organize. So
that's kind of scary.
It's not scary for me because I'm not really, I just want it to organize it. I'm not going to tell it to go to 0. You think it's scary to let it go in there and try to move things around and label?
I think so. I mean, I hooked Claude Cowork up to my downloads folder on my Mac. That's the only folder I gave it access to. And I was like, go in there and find all the duplicates. And I was going to have them delete them, but I didn't trust it. And it found stuff, but they weren't technically they weren't duplicates, and they were going to delete stuff, so I would have lost a whole bunch of stuff. I just told them to put it in a file for me to go through later. So,
well, that could be one option, but just think about the amount of time that this could save you, though. Because
100%. Don't disagree at all.
It's sort of a tedious task, and I'm thinking to myself, you know what? What else can I ask this to do? So that was just me starting out, and let's start off. I'm going to hit a new task, and I got a plus 50 login bonus. Well, let's not even talk about all the details about the number of credits that you get, but literally you actually get a number of credits assigned each month, and it's kind of just like the large language models. If you go over a certain amount of credits per month, you will be charged, but that you just have to click the link in the comments and find out more details. But here is this is basically your home base, which is your, like you see it there. It says AI Chief of Staff. What can I help you build today? Where you can assign a task. And remember, we talked about when you click the drop down button right here. Can you see those options?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, this is where you can choose your model. And you see it's now at the Claude Sonnet 4.6, but you could choose GPT 5.4 Nano, the Gemini 3.1 Flashlight, Llama 4 Scout, Sonar, or the GPT 5.4 Mini. So you can choose from several different AI models in one location. And it also connect Gmail. You can check your inbox, draft replies, and find leads. I wanted to just go through my email and basically delete. I wanted to clean up my inbox. So here's I'm not going to do it tonight, but for next weekend, I'm probably going to really dive deep into this. And then next week, I'll come back and I'll tell you the results. But here's some suggestions for that you can do: analyze, draft email sequences. And it knows me already, actually, because it says draft email sequences for frustrated funnel builders. So I've already kind of built into it my my target market and who I'm here to help. And again, it actually learns you over time, and then it starts to improve. And then let me so we're right here in the AI Chief of Staff, and I want to show you something as well, because this is that area where you get to connect certain integrations. So you know what? Let me go to let me do this. Let me go to, because I know there. Okay, so we're gonna go to. I'm gonna click over here. We're gonna go to the integrations. So I just want to give a little bit of No, just walk you through here the integrations. As you can see, ClickFunnels 2.0, I already have mine connected, of course. So you just think of it as now when you're actually working inside, you've got the opportunity to have the AI, communicate and do tasks for you in all these different integrations. Have you looked through here yet?
I have. I hooked up Analytics, Search Console, Google Super, which hooks into my Drive and everything else. Gmail. I actually hooked up just straight into Google Analytics. The thing is, though, like I need to wall off some of these accounts that are connected, right? So they don't like this app doesn't need every account that I have access to in Google Analytics, right? Or Search Console. Like they just need to have my domains, right? That I want them to have access to. So I got to figure out how to wall that off.
Well, each time as I was going through and adding the integrations, and of course, Google says, do you give permission? So you have to allow permission, and you can specify the permissions that you want to give it. But just a few of the integrations here are there's, look, we got Calendly, Basecamp, Asana, Canva, ClickUp, Dialpad. You got Discord. I saw one in here and I said that, I need to get, oh, look, there's the Google Maps, Google Drive, Google Calendar, Google Ads, Google Analytics, Gmail, was it GitLab, Facebook, Eventbrite for tickets, Dropbox for storage, Excel, let's see here, Figma, GitHub, Gong, Google. And there's one in here that I was like, okay, I'm going to actually, there's a few more examples. And I said, where is it at? I think it was called Mira or something like that. Yeah, Mural. It's a digital whiteboard platform. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
MailChimp, Monday, Moneybird. There's Instagram right there. And Stripe, Slack, Reddit, Salesforce, Reddit ads, QuickBooks. Let's see, just going through a few more. I've already added, what's that? Tick? It's not TikTok, but it's Tick. Okay, all right. YouTube. Really, it gives you the opportunity to connect a lot of social platforms. And then, okay, then there's your library there. Okay, so I like the integrations there. And then let's go to somewhere with my AI chief of staff. Okay, and in the AI chief of staff this is where you got the brain portion, where you have, and it's actually doing competitor intel. And this is what I like right here. You can actually set it up to get your morning briefing, give it your to-do list, today's agenda with priority sorting, industry headlines for your niche. And what the chief of staff is doing for you, it's learning your business and how you work, scanning your inbox for opportunities, researching your market and competitors, and getting ready to deliver your first morning brief. How about that? It's like having it's like an assistant, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, the assistant is great. Like I said, this is part of the tool where you can log in and ask the questions like, what do I got to do today? How did my funnel do? And just get like the high-end brief once everything's hooked up. But like when it comes to that main marketing stuff, like, again, that race car driver is what you need.
Well, let's go here. And when you talk about getting those briefings, let's go to here where you see the routines. Now, your chief of staff can run tasks on autopilot. This is where you can have them, monitor my Instagram daily, research competitors weekly, or you just tell what you want to automate. So let's say, for example, you want those funnel statistics delivered to your email inbox every week at 7:30 a.m. This is where you set up those routines and you give it and that's really that. What do you think about that?
I think the routines are great. That way you don't think about it. You just set it and forget it.
Exactly. And let's in here too. Here is a template library. And remember, we talked about how Russell Brunson has actually preloaded it with some of his frameworks from his books, The Secrets. And here is some of those frameworks that you can actually install. His Dream 100 engagement tracker, where it's a weekly engagement opportunities with your Dream 100, lead scanners, morning business brief. And these are where you just have the opportunity to actually use Russell Brunson's strategies and pull them directly into your used directly into your your brain. And when you're working with your AI chief of staff, hook formula, these are more skills that you can that are built into it. And then of course, let me go here too, because let's hear this is where you attractive character. Do you remember this training about the attractive character?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and this is where you're able to actually feed it information to give it your voice. Do you want to see the attractive character that I created? My funnel brain. It's an app. it's an AI funnel coach, AI chat bot. Let's see my funnel brain. All right, so here we are. We're in a little bit deeper, right? And this is where you're actually able to feed it your story inventory, your content, your stories, and it actually lets you go a tagline. Okay, you hear my tagline: funnel conversion specialist, a straight path from stranger to client without being, I think it's without being cheesy or creepy. My character type, he's a sales funnel optimizer. And my flaw is that I am obsessed with the details, and I'm also skeptical of trends. And then my little polarity is that your message matters more than your design. And the problem isn't that the system doesn't work. The problem is that you don't work the system and you don't have consistency. Those are just some of my unique polarity. What would you say is your some of your polarities? Can you see that down there at the bottom, or it's kind of hidden?
It's kind of hidden. To be honest, I haven't dug into it too much. I don't even know if I even did that part yet. Maybe I started it, but I haven't finished it, just due to the amount of overwhelm that I get when I deal with anything new. But I mean, as far as polarity goes, maybe I did. Let me look.
It's just I think this is just really being able to personalize the AI when you're asking it questions, so that when it comes out, it sounds more authentic sounding and not so generic. And it pulls in some characteristics from your content. And let me see here. Okay, so here is. Let me just give you an example of something that I have loaded in here.
Here we go. Yep, I got it. It's logical conservative that sees the world more in black and white than gray, literal in speech and action. Character type is rebel. Core flaw, people pleaser who wants to fix everybody's problem. And my tagline is, if you want to pay more for your leads, that's your business. If you want to pay less, that's mine. I kind of stole that. I kind of stole that one, not gonna lie. But
you did?
Yeah, I hacked it. I hacked it.
So let me just give you an example. And this is where you're just what you do is you're gonna have all different kind of voices. So I think the way Russell explained it is that you have your email voice, you have your stage voice, you have your voice when you're on video. So I just fed it some And I'm going to be really loading this stuff up with some really good stuff here, but this gives me an idea of, oh, there's my my content library, and it's taken this. What I gave it was my YouTube channel, and here is how it described me and my style, and it's designed so that when your output, it's more more unique to you. And it says that, it just talks about some of my recurring phrases. Let's break this down. Here's what the data says. No fluff, just results. Let's optimize this together. It talks about some of the patterns that it noticed in the content that I create. And this is something that, before, I don't know how you would even extract the patterns. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't either. And like, I don't understand and get like how to actually prompt and save the data in AI, like Markdown. That's one language that I need to learn how to do, is like how to draft a Markdown document that explains to the AI what they need to do. Makes no sense to me.
Yes. So, yeah, and I literally I'll tell you where it got this data from. I uploaded a link to my YouTube channel, which I have a lot of videos on there. So not everyone has a lot of videos, but I do have a lot of videos. So I loaded I loaded it there, and this is what it came up for me. And then we actually created Funnel Brain, which is there's my Funnel Brain, which is my AI coaching bot. And one great thing about this AI coaching bot is that you can embed this on a page. You can, there's just a lot of things that you can do with it. And it's actually live now.
Is it? What's it look like? Why don't you throw something in there?
It is. It's actually live now. Let me see. Because where is my coaching bot? Where is my coaching bot? Where is it? How do I? Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Let's see here. Hold on. There is a way. There is a public embed there. I believe there is a link to it. I will. Yeah, because it is active. You see how it's active? I have it turned on. I just don't want to give it out because right now it's in my Facebook group and I don't want to show it, just in case. Yeah, I'll show it to you later. But yeah, but there, yeah, but so that's another feature inside. You're getting your first look inside of the Marketing Secrets AI. And remember, right now, get in because there is a 14-day free trial. So if you have not joined the challenge, it's a no-brainer to upgrade to the VIP because with the VIP, it's absolutely free. And what you're doing is you're upgrading to a 14-day free trial. Our 14 days still isn't up. And look at everything I've done so far. And we've just started. I've gone through here. This is what is really amazing because this is where you're going to get those additional apps. Building your attractive character. He went over this today. And that was a pretty great presentation. We're not going to get into that, but I actually unlocked my Dream 100 influencer secrets. That is the I'll show in there real quick. This is actually another app built inside of the app. And the thing is that he's going to continue to add apps. And this one here is basically where you can discover influencers by searching for them online. You see, I search for, and not only that, but it gives you some. Would you see?
We got your buddy there, Mr. Hermosi.
Oh, that's your buddy.
That's
but
your
look,
buddy, man.
Look, he's got 4.57 million followers with 0.16% engagement. And I don't know because it's showing this audience and saying it's 58% real. And look, see what else I actually went there and look, you see their engagement.
Mm-hmm.
And it says that 30% are real. There's 60 notable. But of course, you're gonna go find your Dream 100. You're gonna add your Dream 100 here. You're gonna find them on different platforms, and you'll be able to. And it gives some pretty interesting statistics about them. It's just a lot of stuff to play with in here, man. One thing, I went over here to the training and courses. I don't know how much you've gone in here. But when you go to the training and courses, it's like now I don't even know. Check. Okay, so these are his keynote speakers at Funnel Hacking Live, and then look at I'm gonna click in the books. Right, you got the .com Secrets audiobook. You've got the Expert Secrets audiobook, Traffic Secrets. I didn't even know there was a linchpin audiobook, the ebook, the 30 days ebook. Did you know this was in here, Brandon?
Mm-hmm. I saw it. I thought you could actually print them out, but you can't print them.
Oh, you can't? Oh,
No, there's a couple books in there that I don't have, and I was looking to print and save, but you can't do it. So like that 108 I don't know if I have that one or not. I don't think I do.
I know I have this one, but I'm like, I can never find that one.
But it was the lead. It was one of the lead ones there.
This one.
Yep. And I think I have the follow-up funnels book.
I've got the physical copy of that one. Yeah. And then where did I find, you know what I found? And no, this was the newsletters that was that. But where did I find not the video courses? Oh yeah, these are more. Some of these in here that I did not have. And oh man, he's got his old courses in here too. Affiliate Inferno. And then, oh yeah, you see that platinum software? What did you think about these?
I think those are good, but we won't get that like on
What do
the
you
90
mean?
on the 97.
What?
I think you
Why
only get
not?
that. I think you only get that on the 297.
Why not?
Because I think it's only on the 297.
Okay. Well, if you don't have the 297, you should be getting it because these are coming soon. But yeah. You see those secrets books in there?
Mm-hmm.
Those are the lost books. So that is, that's just a quick look at the software. Again, first look, we're on day 3 of the challenge. So as the days go by, each day we're really focusing on a new section inside of the software that he's learning, demoing, and practicing inside of there. But if you have not signed up for your 14-day free trial, I'm going to throw the link down in the comments for the 14-day free trial. What's up, Ken? I know I missed my after party today, but we will be back tomorrow. We're just having so much excitement this week in this challenge. I think that everybody should make a decision on their own whether they want to get the software or not. But I think he keeps making it more and more irresistible. You know what? As a matter of fact, do you have the page with the offer up?
No, I don't.
You want to get it up?
What is it? AI.
I can get it up. I can bring it up.
What's the slug, like in or join?
Join. I can pull it up if you don't.
It's right there. It's up.
All right, hold on. Let me stop sharing this one. And all right. So what is in that offer?
All right. So in the offer, you have the AI-powered product launch, all-in-one person marketing apps, overskill software app creator, never behind, which means like as this thing gets updated, like as AI updates, you get updated. Decade in a day AI consulting, the Lost Secrets books, Russell Brunson course library, and 2 Comic Club X shadow seat. I'm surprised it's still there because he said he was taking it away, but it's still on the page. I heard that it's there, but the next one is full, so you're put on a list for ones coming up down the road, and it's kind of a first come first serve at that point. But the strategy behind this offer is like, as I was watching him go through it, and the reason why I love his like webinars and offers, things like that, is just the psychology of it, because both of us have been through every single one. We know and understand his pitch. We know like he'll have the one new thing and then a bunch of old things that he's kind of tying into it and repurposing it for the most part. But like there's certain nuggets in there that just make sense, and I get and understand why he's doing it, because this is definitely an ascension ladder offer.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like a halfway point, because like he wants everybody in his 2CCX. Like he wants to move people up his ladder as quickly as possible, 2 as ethically as possible, and he's giving them the tools to be able to do that. But this 2CCX here is kind of like that tease to get you to that next deal. So he's trying to give you all the tools so he can help you make that $1 million
Mm-hmm.
to then be eligible to get into the 2CCX if you want to spend that, I don't know, $50,000 with him to get to the the $10 million level, right? And be able to network and rub elbows with folks at a higher level that could potentially pull you up. Because again, as Mr. Cardone says, your net worth is directly tied to your network. So if you're around people with money, you too will have money. And I like it. And I like how he does it. It's not in a covert way. I mean, he even pulled out some of the pre-framing stuff that Cardone had been doing, that I've seen in his webinars, and telling you like day one, I'm going to offer you a $30,000 offer. It's not going to be for everybody, but I don't know if there's $30,000 now, but I think it's something like that. But that's the biggest offer that I have for this whole thing.
I'll be right back.
I thought it was cool. Yeah. I don't know where he's going, but I'll see in a bit. But yeah, as I was saying, like this offer is definitely one of a kind. If it was right timing, I'd probably be on it like white on rice. But in all honesty, like I already have a good majority of this stuff already with regards to the courses and the books and things like that. Like there really isn't anything new. It's just presented in a different way that makes it a little bit more convenient to access, because it is a lot of information. It can be overwhelming too to try to sift your way through it to pick out, okay, what do I do here at this point in time in either the business or the funnel or the ad or whatever. And it's cool to have the software able to just pull it in, ask it the question, and it gives you the steps to implement, which is why I think is cool. And will, again, definitely help any business owner move forward. But again, have the race car driver drive the Ferrari. That is crucial to any business operation that is out there.
Right. I was just going to say, as he's going through his presentation and he's going through the comments and he's understanding those things that are going on in everybody's heads, and he's framing and changing the stories, the false belief or the belief busting stories, to really erase any objections that people might have in their mind about going forward with the offer. But then again, he is, I mean, you talk about offer creation and putting together, because you talked about it's definitely an ascension offer. You know, the goal is to get you into the higher $50,000 ticket, and this is the perfect stepping stone or value ladder to get there. And if you watch today's session, it was about his VSL frameworks and how he now has the ability to create a VSL for every single piece of his offer. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
So and he's got like 10 different VSLs feeding into this one offer. But now, as before, it might have taken him months to get these VSLs done. And now he can do it by just, he's got the scripts from Agora, the Agora VSL scripts. And you've seen, I think we even watched a couple of his new style VSLs. It's just making it so much more attainable for entrepreneurs out there that don't have the huge teams. And and I think that's how they've been framing it too, it's been turning and you're into a one-man marketing team, even though when you do get the chance, you should be having someone else do that for you.
Yeah. And again, not knocking the solopreneurs. A lot of people make money by themselves with a laptop. There is going to be a $1 billion one-person business with the power of AI. I don't know if it's going to happen within the next 5 years, maybe within the next 10.
It already happened.
Well, that guy doesn't count because he's going to jail. Okay?
Well,
and it wasn't just him.
It kind of counts. It kind of counts.
And it wasn't just him.
He still made $1 billion.
He's got accomplices with him. Okay. He's got accomplices. But if you're good at this stuff and no one understands the tech, and you're good at what do I want to call it? If you're good at giving direction, so to speak, and management, and you know how to give instructions and tell AI what to do and put the things in place, then yeah, for sure, build your apps, build your bots, and have them execute. But they ain't going to be cheap. There's a lot of tokens, a lot of water being wasted, a lot of trees getting cut down in the Amazon for this stuff. So, yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Oh yeah. Todd revealed that he's on his own personal computer. He's about 5 to 10K a month on tokens. That's some heavy usage. That is heavy usage. How much are you at a month of token usage, or you just go with the higher plan? But
I have the Pro GPT plan or whatever, like whatever the $20 a month deal is, and then again the Claude, whatever that basic. I don't have like enterprise plans because I'm not using that much. I have hit my limits on Claude a couple times and like got the cooling off period. But that was when I didn't realize what I was doing. I was in co-work at the highest tier level, and I was having it, I don't know, go through documents and edit them and all that kind of stuff for me. And I ended up maxing it out. But let me tell you, Claude co-work, is saving me so much time at my regular work, because we're going through some things, systems wise and processes wise and things like that, and certification wise. And I'm getting tasked like these mundane tasks of like, review this document, let me know what needs to be changed, check for grammar, all that kind of stuff. Screw that. Boom. Claude co-work. Here's the standard. Does it match the standard? Yes, no, maybe so. If it doesn't, edit the document so it matches the standard. There you go.
There you go. Your job is going to be replaced.
No, because I still had to do it. I still had to do the thing while the manager was off doing their manager stuff, whatever that is. I'm a little cog in the wheel, making sure this document's updated as needed. So how I get it done does not dictate the relevancy of my position. My position was tasked to do the thing. The
You're
thing got
you
done.
you're
I just
the
used the right. I just used the right hammer to get it to nail the
you're
nail.
the middleman. You slowed down the process.
Okay. Did they know how to use it? Did they know how to use the tool? No. Because if they did, they wouldn't have told me to do the task.
Exactly.
There you go.
That's it. That's going to be the value right there. And I think I heard Todd talk about it, and he talked about it in the 10-80-10 formula. And I don't know, maybe it was one of the pre-sessions, but it was the 10-80-10. You're going to do the 10, AI will do the 80, and then you're going to do the 10 on the back end. And the 10 on the front end is the planning, the structure. The 80% is doing the task, and then the 10% is really the refining, because you still have to go back and actually, double check the work, make sure it's accurate, make sure there's no inaccuracies, because I had chat tell me something today, and I was like, what? Are you serious? You're going to take over me? You're going to do what? Yeah, I almost slapped it. Yeah, cool. That's the 10. That's his 10-80-10 formula, as opposed to the 80-20. But sorry. Oh my gosh.
Quit clapping, dude. Like, it gets in your microphone and shorts it out.
Yeah. But we still have a couple more days left. I've got a couple more days left in my our after post challenge reviews, and I've got some homework to do. Pretty exciting, getting a little more familiar with the software, diving deeper into it, giving it all the information on that AI chief of staff. And remember, check down in the comments for a link to get in that challenge. You can get a 14-day free trial, and you can try it out for yourself. Get in there, explore its capabilities, set up some of your characters, your voices, and let it go out there and work for you. Take some of the work off of your plate, and then once you get it working, assign that to someone else. And you can find the links down in the comments. And that's it.
That's it, man. That is it. Now this kind of has me, be honest, like re-energized to finish my business growth accelerator course that I started. But it's 52